Hey guys, so when you first open your org, you're going to be on a setup page, and what this page is that it has all the back-end configuration changes that you might do for your application, such as setting up objects and fields. So in this video, I want to get into how to set up objects and how to set up fields. And if you're not on this page for whatever reason, the way you access it is to go to this cog in the top right corner, and then you just hit setup. And you can see here it just opens up the setup page. So you would go to the object manager on the top right. Once you get to the object manager page, you can see that there are standard objects and also custom objects on this list. The way you would tell if an object is a standard object is if it doesn't have the underscore C at the end of the name. This is appended to any custom object by default from Salesforce. So the difference between a standard object and a custom object is exactly what it sounds like. The standard object is default on every Salesforce organization, and it's usually used for out-of-the-box CRM functionality. So it's good practice if you can to use standard objects where you can when creating your application, just because these objects are directly supported from Salesforce, so you never need to worry about them breaking. Custom objects are used when you need to extend the default functionality. For example, if you're making a campsite org to keep track of different campsites, you would need a separate object to keep track of that campsite. So if we go into account, for example, this is one of the standard objects, one of the most well-used standard objects. You can see that here are a list of everything an object can do. I just want to get into fields and relationships in this video. We can see that just like how there are standard objects, there are also standard fields and custom fields as well. So you would tell the same way in the field name section. So if you see an underscore C in the field name after the field name, you can see that it's a custom field. Let's make a new custom field to show you how we would do this. So you would have to click new here. And this gives you a list of all the different fields that you can choose from. So in this case, let's just use a checkbox and go to next. So we can call this field, for example, alive. And we would say that the field or the person is alive initially. So you can see here it's kind of confusing because the field name doesn't have the underscore C when you're making a custom field. But after you create the field, you'll see that it does actually have a the appended underscore C. So from here, you can just hit next. And this allows you to select different profiles. We can go into that another time. Just leave everything default for now. And same with these pagelets, leave everything default for now. So if you see here, there's an alive field now that is available to be used on the account object. So let's see it. So if you go to this button here, this is basically your app launcher or all apps. You can select accounts from your objects. Then, for example, select a recently viewed account, or you can go to your list view and select all accounts and just click into one. So from here, you can go to your details and you can search for alive, and you can see here this checkbox. So right now it's unchecked, meaning that the person is unknown to be alive. We can go into it and edit it and click alive. So now we know that this account is alive, and save. So that's how you would create a custom field. There are a number of different custom fields, and we'll get into them one by one just to give you an idea, and go through some more examples so you get the hang of it as well. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you want to see more.